Welcome to the Mayor's Show. I'm seated today between two disciplines. Very, very important. To my right, we have Colonel Mills, David Mills.
Sir, thanks for having me.
Good to have you here today, the military. So you know we're in for a show here. And to my left, I have our Director of Public Safety, and certainly Bill McVey.
Hello.
And when I say two disciplines, you certainly understand the military and certainly our police force. And I know a lot about it, never served in either one. So that's why I have them here today to talk about their disciplines. And Colonel is the ROTC commander over at our high school, am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And maybe you'd like to open up for us, tell a little bit about it.
Sure. So, Mr. Mayor, I've told Dr. Lee this as well. You know, I got to pinch myself every day when I wake up. You know, I had the opportunity to serve in the Marine Corps for 27 years. I wake up early every day because I'm excited about what I get to do now. I feel very fortunate to be able to be a part of the JROTC program at Bensalem High School. There's only 4 JROTC programs in the state that are Marine Corps JROTC programs in the state. And so our students here in Bensalem are really fortunate to be able to get a little taste of what the military is about. We get to teach them about leadership. It's a leadership course, and basically we talk to them about the Marine Corps, of course, but we really talk to them about leading each other, leading, developing as a young leader, and these men and women that they're developing into is super rewarding. And so it gives them an idea about what the military would be like, but really it gives them a better understanding of the ability to serve in any way their community, whether it's here in Bensalem or the state or the national level. And so,
Did you say there's only 4 in the state?
There's only 4 Marine Corps programs in the state.
In the state?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That's right. And there's only 2 in Bucks County. Bensalem and Pennsbury High School has an Air Force program.
Director, tell us a little bit about working with the Colonel and the importance with the police force and with the ROTC.
Sure. So first, thank you for your service. As we say to every service member. We are committed to our veterans here in Bensalem. We make it a priority to always recruit our veterans. We're in the high school. And I think the connection here, Mayor, is that the things he's teaching these students, whether they want to go in the career of a military service or public service as police, fire, EMS. So we have a connection where we can educate them on what we do in Bensalem and in the state of Pennsylvania and in the country as first responders here in country. In case they don't want to go in the military.
Sure.
We applaud all the values that he's instilling in them and teaching them, because that's what we look for here in our police officers, as you know. And he said he did 27 years. Today I complete my 27th year. Tomorrow, 28 years ago, you swore me in with 12 other officers.
Yeah, I remember.
And we're still here. So,
yes.
Awesome. So as he embraced his career in the military, I feel the same for people coming in to be police officers. It's a wonderful opportunity for young people to get in to serve a community, or as a firefighter or a paramedic. So
absolutely,
we encourage everyone come out. We're hiring right now. Take our test if you're interested, and it'd be great to have.
In September, am I correct?
September 6th, yes.
Yeah. So that's coming up quick.
Coming up very quick, but we'll be partnering with Colonel Mills, having our people go over different aspects of policing to tell them what's available, what they can do with a career. So we look forward to it, and we had a great relationship with his previous colonel who was here, Mr. Church, and we're going to build an even better relationship now.
Sure.
I think I heard you say this isn't a recruitment program.
No, sir. So there's some misconceptions about JROTC. Honest mistakes, and I think a little bit on our part of not clearly articulating what the program is and what it isn't. We used to be part of Recruiting Command in the Marine Corps, and we are not now. We're part of Education Command, which I think is the right place for us. So we educate, and we, of course, would love it if everybody joined the Marine Corps, but we don't have to necessarily care who joins and who doesn't. We just set them up for success, and that I think is a beautiful thing. And you know, like the chief was saying, like we have more kids that are interested in being firefighters and police officers than we have that go in the military. Although we have a significant number that go in the military. You know, this was my first school year, and so I got to see a little bit of what they're interested in and what they're not, and so it led me to have coffee with the chief and talk to him. Hey, can you get a couple of firefighters and a couple of police officers in, because we have cadets that want to do that. And what better way than to serve the community that they came from? But I don't know the requirements to be a police officer or a firefighter, but I know a guy, and this community is, sir, I've moved, I counted it up last night, I've moved 18 times in my life.
Wow.
So I was a military brat, and then did a significant amount of my adult life, all of it, in the Marine Corps. So we moved a lot.
You like Bucks County best, right?
Sir, I'm telling you, it sounds weird. I do. I've never been to a place where there was so much support for the community and where there was so much support for veterans and I've lived in a lot of military towns. I've never seen I-95 shut down for veterans before. I can tell you that. That tour of honor, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've been in a lot of schools, and we when we get stationed somewhere new, the first thing that we do is look at the schools and try to figure out where to live if we don't live on base. And people move to your town. They move here for the schools that Dr. Lee has set up and leads, and they move because they're safe. And
Absolutely.
and so that relationship's really sacred. And so for our cadets to have a little part of that, whether they serve here or whether they serve in the military, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
So we had 33 cadets that were seniors last year, and we had 5 join the military and 1 get a Navy ROTC scholarship to college.
Wow.
So she'll be an officer, specifically a nurse. She was an EMT as a high school senior here in town. So we're really proud of them, even the one that joined the Air Force, sir. So we're really, anytime I can make fun of the Air Force, it's a good time. So we're really proud of all of them. So we're really excited about it.
Well, we're excited for what's going on here in Bensalem in our school district, and certainly with our, needless to say, our police department. And again, I got to bring the teams into it. This is what makes it work, guys. It's the special teams working together to make success. And we had that here, Colonel. And,
sir.
I welcome you. You've been here, and I hadn't met you today. I'm kind of embarrassed on that. I guess I'm bringing Dr. Lee on. I can blame it on him a little bit. Right?
He's been keeping me busy, sir.
That's good, good. He's keeping you busy. You want to say anything else?
I just look forward to seeing the program flourish under Colonel Mills and continuing this relationship. And we currently have probably about 6 to 7 officers who grew up in Bensalem School District, played sports there, went through our PAL program, and now are police officer serving. So I think this is another way to get people in the door, exposing them to it early on. So I think it's a great program, and we look forward to working together.
Yes, sir.
Bill, thank you. I'm going to bring Dr. Lee on now. All right, joined by Dr. Lee, Dr. Sam Lee.
Hi, Mayor. Thanks for having me.
You, and certainly you're running this whole show. This is the school district, certainly with the ROTC working together again, and maybe you want to explain what's going on.
Sure. Well, thank you again for having me. I want to let everyone know I have a lot of help and support. Colonel Mills is a great example. We're incredibly proud of our ROTC program. It's longstanding, highly regarded, and does wonderful things in support of the students that subscribe to it. They are leaders in our building, they're leaders in our community, and they advance to serve township, county, commonwealth, and country in varied ways and levels. They learn responsibility, accountability, a little bit of soldierly valor, and a lot of military precision. So those skills transfer to all walks of life.
Yeah, and this is a community of a lot of veterans, Colonel. We have a lot of veterans here, and certainly the support we give the veterans. I explained to you this building's named after our veterans, and we take great pride in all of our veterans here. And you had mentioned closing down 95 and everything for the Tour of Honor.
Yes, sir.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Joe Safran from Bensalem, who started this whole thing with the tour. and took it over on his own way and has been doing it for several years now. We're looking forward to the coming year. So the veterans are everything to us here in this community. It's a large veteran community, as is Bucks, and certainly throughout the country. And we cherish that, what they have done, and we're sitting here because of our military. That's why we're here.
No question.
Through all of the wars and through everything, and today, what goes on. So, Colonel, give us a little bit of detail of what you expect. Here at Bensalem, you got your feet on the ground now.
Sure, sort of, yes, sir.
And what do you expect to happen? How are you going to promote this?
So, sir, the middle schools are kind of our critical capability. So we have the opportunity. The principals are fantastic, and they give us the opportunity to come and bring our cadets and present to those 7th and 8th graders the program. And so our cadets go and talk to the 7th and 8th graders about what they do and all of the extracurricular activities that our JROTC program does. So it's not just teaching classes and having physical fitness and doing drill, marching, which we do as part of the program, those 3 facets of the program. But then outside of the classroom is the fun stuff. So we have a Raider team. We had our first practice yesterday where that's physical fitness, running obstacle courses, and doing everything as a team. We have our marksmanship program, which is a varsity sport in Pennsylvania where they shoot the Olympic air rifles, and they went to a national level competition last year and did a tremendous job. Our Raider team also, I haven't even told Dr. Lee this, but our Raider team was invited to the Army Raider Nationals in Fort Knox, Kentucky in October. So that'll be a really good opportunity for us to showcase our cadets and compete against some really high level competition. So that'll be really great. They do orienteering where they get a map and they get lost in the woods and find their little points, and it's a race. So it's some running, but it's really land navigation. We have our color guard, which presents the national
That's
colors.
That's what I see all the time.
Yes, sir. They're everywhere. So they're at everything from school board meetings to bridge ceremonies to Veterans Day parades and everything in between. And so that's basketball games, you name it, they're there. And so that's very popular. Our cadets really want to kind of show off what they do as far as drill and ceremonies. And then there's an academic bowl.
I was going to ask that part.
There is, sir, and there's academic
I
bowl.
was going to ask the doctor on that one. Is there standards on this stuff?
Yes, sir. And so they compete all across the Marine Corps JROTC program against other schools in an academic bowl as well. And so there's a lot of stuff that they can do, and it's not just for athletes. So we have cadets that are gifted and talented students. We've got gifted athletes. We've got average kids like I was. We've got all of it, and they all have. There's something for everybody in JROTC. So we challenge them. Myself and the Master Sergeant, Master Sergeant Worthen is tremendous. He's been here for 5 years now. He's from the area and really loves the kids. And so we'll challenge them. It's an elective. They don't have to be there. And so we make it fun too, and they have a lot of fun. They're not just sitting in a classroom. We're out getting after it, so it's fun.
How do these kids, I don't want to say recruit, but how do you get these kids to understand what it is and to go out for it?
I think there's a bit of a focus from Colonel Mills and Sergeant Worthen and the high school team to match kids. It may be a fit, and it may be appropriate for them, but
Is there an academic part to that?
Oh yeah. It's a class, and it's
but
a credit.
do they have
class.
to have certain standards?
No.
So
It's wide open.
Wide open to anybody.
It is, yes, sir.
Interest is the only requirement. And,
That's great.
We love that about the program, and I'm pretty sure I'm accurate with this, Colonel. Once you're in, you rarely leave, if ever, right?
Yes, sir. Last year we started with 130 cadets and we ended with 127.
Oh, wow.
We had a few drop and we had a few add.
Right.
And so that is really fun. And I think we're going to have about the same We had a significant number of seniors, sir, graduate, but we have a bunch of rising freshmen come in. It's difficult for the freshmen, to be quite honest, it's difficult for the freshmen because they only have 2 electives as freshmen. We have a lot more sophomores, juniors, and seniors just because they have availability in their schedule. Master Sergeant Werther and I decided this year to co-teach to allow us to have more periods of JROTC and give us some flexibility to allow cadets to continue through the program. One of the benefits of the program, if they were to join the military in any service, if they've done it for 2 years successfully, they get an automatic promotion at boot camp. So no one gets an automatic promotion at boot camp except the honor grad. So you're either the #1 graduate of boot camp or you're a JROTC cadet. They get an automatic promotion, which is a big deal in all services, especially in the Marine Corps. So for them to get their Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, they're a Marine, and then to be promoted that same day is a really significant accomplishment. And it's because they put in the time, energy, and effort to be successful in the program in high school. So that is, I think, the biggest advertisement for those that are definitely interested in the military. If they're not, we have other avenues for them to serve. That's great.
And I'm sure there a lot of them aren't going to go in the military, but
Yes, sir.
you say you're teaching them leadership.
Sir.
Sam, give you next to the last word.
I just want to thank the community and our board and our high school admin for supporting the program. And this is a program that is nationally recognized.
Sir.
4-time Naval Honor School program, which is the highest honor bestowed, I believe,
Sir.
by the Department of Defense on Marine Corps JROTC. 4 times. And most recently, our other instructor was recognized for Marine education down in Washington, D.C.
Sure.
So, and you guys will play a massive part in the 250th anniversary of the Marine Corps.
Sure.
Right here in
coming
Bensalem
up.
Township.
Yep,
Yeah, it's
yep.
coming up.
Yep, coming up.
Sure.
So we continue to be called on to represent and be present, and we're so proud of that. So thanks for the opportunity to share out.
And Dr. Lee, I don't know how many people we do on these shows, and I'd love to have you in here. How many people in this community really know about our school board and our school district and what takes place there? I mean, because I see it firsthand, and the difficulties and all that. You always hear the negative things. For whatever reason, it's always negative. Nobody accents the positive anymore. It's always negative, but it's good that they get to hear what really goes on in this school district.
And thank you. I agree, and I'm always happy to share out.
Oh, absolutely, and we're glad to share. And Colonel, you have the last word.
So, sir, 3 things. First, I want to brag about the community that I get to now be a part of. My wife grew up in Bucks County. My kids go to a different school district, and I can assure you that they are in a great school district. However, they don't have this. I have not seen that since I've retired from the Marine Corps, and I didn't see it in the Marine Corps. This community is like none other. It really is. So that's 1. I want to brag about the community. 2, I want to brag about the administration. We have Dr. Lee, who you can tell cares so much about these kids and their development. We have Principal Purr and the assistant principals who I see every day in the hallways with a smile on their face. We have teachers who have a smile on their face and you can tell, care about these kids. You can tell just by looking at them. And then I want to brag about our cadets. Our cadets and Master Sergeant Werther. So Master Sergeant Werther was honored. He was the Instructor of the Year for the Marine Corps. So there are 244 programs in the Marine Corps, so about 500 instructors, and he was picked as the #1 instructor right here, Bensalem High School. So there is no better. That relationship between a senior staff NCO and an officer is a sacred one, and so I am very, very fortunate to be with Master Sergeant Werther. And these cadets, whether they may not appreciate it right now, they don't appreciate it right now, but he is tremendous, and he is challenging them every single day, and it is an honor to be with him. And those cadets are fantastic. These young men and women that they're developing into is the honor of my life to get to see. And I thought I had the honor of my life to serve in combat with Marines over my career. And now I get this. So I wake up early every day because this is just tremendous. And
What a
they're doing
blessing.
great stuff. Yes, sir.
What a blessing.
So thanks for your time, for letting me be here, sir.
Oh,
It's
come on.
fantastic. Appreciate it.
Colonel, it's a great honor to have you here
Yes, sir.
today.
Of course.
My honor, and certainly Sam.
Thank you,
Thank
Mayor.
you again
Happy
for
to be
being
here.
here. And you talked about one of the few programs like this, but also we have DARE. We still have the DARE program here in Bensalem, run by our director and the police department. So the services are here in Bensalem, believe me, and we're very proud of that. And very proud to have you on here. And we honor all the services that come to us every day. So till next time, everybody, God bless.